Tokyo 2020. It is still going on. It's gonna end as of this stream in 2 days. So today's a Friday, and it's gonna end on a Sunday. That's when closing ceremony is. So I thought it would be a great idea to, you know, at near the end of the whole event, I thought it would be a great idea because I think most of the sports, a majority, I think about 80-90% of the sports have, you know, have medalists. I think it's a great time to, you know, rank which one was enjoyable and which wasn't really that enjoyable. So, you know what's interesting? I looked up the medal count. China has the most golden medals, but overall, America has the most medals, including gold, silver, bronze. I think of like 90 something, 96. But we are a couple gold short from China. 98. I was 2 off, or maybe it went up by the last time I checked it. You know, pretty evenly though, right? In the 30s. You know, that's a feat on its own, I say. Start off strong. Archery. It's my homeland's best Olympic sports. You know, we just looked it up. 4 medals, 4 golden medals. Not a single silver, a single bronze. This is not biased at all. Archery is super fucking entertaining to watch. 3v3 basketball. I'll be very honest. This is probably the first time I ever heard about 3v3 basketball. I did see a clip of it not too long ago, but I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. Why do they need 3v3 basketball? I just didn't see a point for 3v3 basketball. No offense to whoever medals gold in 3v3 basketball. I just did not see a point of it. Like, we already have basketball, but I mean, basketball is pretty fun in general. So I mean, I would give it, like, if I can fucking grab it, Jesus Christ, I would say it's about like here. I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's definitely not like action pack like running across the court like with like 6 dudes following you and guarding you. It's like 2 dudes and like maybe 1 dude over there. It's like right around here. You know, it could change, because if you don't know, there is 46 different sports. There are, well, 46 including all the subcategories, right? So there's like marathon, pentathlon, marathon swimming, kayaking, not kayaking, cycling, BMX freestyle, cycling, BMX racing. So there are subcategories. So that's where there's 46 in total. But that's like saying we need 18 different swimming categories. Well, I think swimming's a little bit different because they differentiate swimming with different techniques, but swimming has different categories, different techniques. Basketball, it's just basketball. Unless, like, all they did with 3v3 and the regular basketball is they just decrease the amount. That's all it was. It's not like a dunking contest. If it was a dunking contest, it makes sense. That would have made more sense than a 3v3. That would have given enough differentiation. Not 3v3. Sure, I'm sure different. I'm sure less people requires different strategies, but still, it's fundamentally it's the same thing. I mean, I guess you could argue with swimming. You're going from one end of the pool to the other, then back to the other, blah blah blah. But I don't think there's enough difference between 3v3 and your regular basketball, other than strategy. There's just not enough difference, in my opinion. It's just strategy, not technique. Gotta be honest. I don't really follow wrestling. So before I say anything stupid, let's look it up. Let's see who's the winner and all that jazz. So wrestling wise, America has 3, 1 silver, 3 bronze. I'm not gonna go into like specific weight categories. I think that's just too much. But I mean, I just haven't seen any of the wrestling Olympics. So I think I'm very indifferent about wrestling. I've seen other wrestling like competitions, just not the Olympic ones. I'm sure if I watch some stuff, I'd change my mind. Pretty sure, but as of right now, we'll put it in the middle. Weightlifting. Oh my god, weightlifting's been fucking fantastic. Holy shit, weightlifting's been fucking awesome, dude. It's been fucking great. You know, congratulations to the first Filipino gold medalist female weightlifter. She's getting fucking moolah like no other. She's a fucking millionaire now. She's got properties out of the wazoo now. Hey, congratulations. Like, she deserves it. Some of these weightlifters are insane. They're like half my size, but they can weightlift double my size. I'm like, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Water polo. Is it entertaining to watch? I think water polo is kind of boring. And it's purely my opinion because it's my tier list. But I mean, hey, respect to whoever plays it. I'm sure it's a fun sport. Volleyball. I know you guys love volleyball. I do too. I'm sure most of you guys turn on the Olympics for volleyball, you know. I'm not gonna specify which category and who, but I know y'all like volleyball. It is a very entertaining sport. Y'all little freaks. We all know why you guys turn on the Olympics on that moment and that time. Y'all little freaks. But regardless of that, it is a very entertaining sport to watch. Yes, it's very exhilarating, adrenaline filled, back and forth. Triathlon. I think any of the athlon kind of things, very respectable. But is it fun to watch? I would say no. I really wouldn't say so. Trampoline gymnastics. It's kind of a novelty to me. No offense. But is it fun to watch? I would say it's not boring. I think there's some like cool shit people can do. I wouldn't say it's like fun. I wouldn't say it's like weightlifting, volleyball, archery fun, but I'd say it's a little bit more fun. Gymnastic, yes, but trampoline gymnastics, I don't know. I like all the other gymnastic stuff, but trampoline gymnastics seems kind of, I don't know, just kind of feels weird. But tennis, I think tennis is a pretty entertaining sports. It's pretty funny when they're all making the grunting noise. I think that's really fucking funny. Taekwondo. It's another homeland sports. You know, Korea hasn't been winning for the past couple of years. Maybe here and there once or twice, but it's not really our sport anymore. We're never number one anymore. What else we have? Table tennis, or some would say ping pong. That's actually really fun. Ping pong is really fun. You know what the crazy thing is? So there were some upsets in ping pong or table tennis with the male-female category. The grand final was a Japanese team and a Chinese team, and the Japanese team won. Like, it was an upset. Like, China was supposed to win it. Like, China is this is one of the sports that China absolutely dominant over, like diving. And this Japan group, male-female team, won. It was an upset. The moment they won, there was so much backlash from China. It was crazy. They were getting like death threats. They were getting just a bunch, like, dude, you guys thought like 4chaners and like shit posters were that bad, dude? Nothing comes close to what like the fucking people in China can do. It's fucking insane. It was just terrible. Table tennis, really fun. Swimming, I think swimming's great. Swimming's pretty fucking entertaining. Swimming's entertaining. Surfing, ooh, you guys know how I feel about surfing. I think surfing's pretty fucking cool. And that hot Japanese dude. Rock climbing, absolutely. Super fun to watch. Skateboarding, oh yeah. Historical, was it a 14-year-old that won? Let's see. Sakura, Yozozumi, Yuto Horigome, not Momiji, Momiji Nishiya. That's wild. So a 19-year-old, a 22-year-old, and a 13-year-old. Yeah, wow. Dominant, very dominant. I think shooting's pretty fun. I know an American woman won one of the events. That's the only one I know. But I think shooting in general is pretty fun. The shooting category, let's not take that out of context. The shooting category in the Tokyo Olympic of the year 2021 of the Tokyo Olympic of 2020, the shooting category is very entertaining to watch. Actually, no, hold on. No, wait. Huh, I guess they put it under one category. So there's multiple categories of the shooting. Okay, that's not, maybe this isn't coming out right. There's multiple of the rifling. Okay, that's not okay. Maybe that's not right either. There's the skeet shooting, and there's the one where they shoot like a bullseye board. I think that's the most correct way to say it, because any other way sounds extremely bad here in America. Like the shooting event, like that just sounds not right. That could be taken out of context. Okay. In shooting, there are 3 disciplines: rifle and pistol, where athlete shoots a stationary target in a range, and shotgun, which involves hitting moving targets. Yes. Yeah. So I'm trying to specify the shotgun portion where they're hitting moving targets. That's really entertaining to watch. That's super fun to watch. But the rifling, where they're shooting a target in a range, is really fucking boring. That shit's a fucking snooze fest. Like, no fucking offense. That is, oh my god, that is so fucking boring, dude. They're just like pew 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 pew, and the commentators are like, oh, bullseye, and they're like calculating the points. Pew, 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 pew. I'm like, okay, it's kind of okay. It's just like, no offense, I'm sure it takes a lot of skills, but this is purely as an entertainment spectator sport. It's just, man, that rifle, that's so fucking boring. I don't know, man. I don't want to come off as really fucking ignorant and like rude, but it's just fucking boring. Here, let's move this. This is going, like, I would probably put this behind water polo. Like, that's how much I think this shit's boring, man. Like, I would rather watch water polo than that rifling shit. That's how fucking big of a snooze fest it is. Oh man, I'd be excited for water polo, man. I'm like, yeah, let's go water polo over that fucking shit. Oh my god. Like, like I said, let me reiterate, no offense to whoever meddles in that, but it's just fucking boring. I don't have too much experience with sailing. I don't think I've seen a single sailing anything on the Olympics. So I think we'll put it in the middle. So anything in the middle, I don't have an opinion for it, because A, I might have not watched any or know nothing about it, or 2, I just don't think it's fun or boring. Rugby, it's non-American football. I always thought it was such an interesting thing about rugby. One of the strangest thing to me as an American football watcher is when they, I don't know what it's called, but when they're in the rugby and they're trying to grab the ball and they all huddle up in a group trying to fight for the ball. I don't really understand that or what it's called, but I thought that was interesting. You don't know shit about American football is boring. I'd rather watch. You know what? At this point in my life, I think rugby's more fun than football. Fuck American football. That shit boring. Rowing is pretty fun. Rowing is fun. Rhythm gymnastic. Rhythm gymnastics is definitely a spectator sports to T. In what it does, I think it's a pretty entertaining sports. I would say. Is it more fun than tennis? Probably, I would say. Modern pentathlon is a Olympic sports that comprise 5 different events: fencing, one touch, B. What? How do you pronounce this? Épée. Does anybody speak what this is? Is this French?
Épée.
Épée, sorry. Épée. I said épée. It's épée. One touch épée. Freestyle swimming. Wow, okay. So they got the horse show jumping and pistol shooting. This is... I gotta say, this is the most random compilation of sports. Who created this? Who thought, yes, let's just grab a bunch of random ass sports and put it in one category? Just in that purely spectating aspect, I think this is a pretty entertaining, really. Marathon swimming. I would have to put marathon swimming kind of on the back. It's kind of like cycling to me. 80% of it's kind of boring, but like the final stretch is where it kind of gets fun. Karate, sports, martial arts in general, very entertaining. Judo also. Hockey. This is a little bit biased. Why would I say biased? This is my tier list. I'm not a fan of hockey. I think hockey's kind of boring. There are great moments. There are moments of brilliance in hockey, but overall, I think it's kind of boring. Handball's kind of silly, and that's purely because I think it's purely because I'm just used to the 3 to 4 generic American sports. You know, basketball, baseball, football, golf. Maybe there's some more, but I wouldn't put it that boring, but I would put it like over here. I don't know. Handball, golf, boring. Sorry, no offense to anybody. Football, so that's soccer for us Americans. Soccer, I would say it depends. Honestly, it depends on the team that's playing, really. Fencing is very fun. Fencing is super entertaining. Fencing goes to the right. Horse riding, not really my cup of tea. Kind of boring to me. Cycling is fun in general. For the sake of all the cycling shit, so there's cycling road, mountain bike, BMX racing, freestyle. I think they're all fantastic to watch. So this one cycling is gonna represent all of them. The cycling 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 cycling categories is this. It's generally in the fun category. I just don't want to fill 5 bikes on the page. Kayaking. I think Shalom is pretty fun. Shalom. I don't know too much about flat water, but Shalom is pretty entertaining. I think we'll put flat water in the middle, like with sailing, because I don't know too much about flat water, but I've seen Shalom and it was pretty fun. Boxing, very fun. Boxing is fun. Beach volleyball, let's go. That's an S tier sports right there, boys. Of course, basketball is supremely fun. I think softball's all right. There are probably differences between softball and actual baseball, but I feel like they kind of fall under the same category for me. Badminton's pretty fun. Athletic. What the fuck does that mean? Athletic. Is it track and field? Is that what that means? Yeah, okay, yeah. It's basically everything on the track. I would definitely put this category ahead of everything on the right, if I could. This is by far the most entertaining sports. Athletics, high jump, you know. Have you guys seen the clip of the two finalists for the high jump where they shared a golden medal, which was really fucking cool. Artistic swimming, you know, same thing with horse riding. Respect the art, but kind of boring to me. Artistic gymnastic, yes, very fun. Then diving. Diving is an entertaining sport. Nothing really wrong about diving, you know. China is dominant in the diving category. They have some really great commentators in the diving section. In the American side, I don't know the other side, but the American commentators, like this lady, she was doing a fantastic job commentating. Is that it? I think that's it. That's pretty much it. This is my Tokyo 2020 entertainment. Is it fun or is it boring? Sports list.